Hello everyone, it's Leo, and it's time for another Ask Cinnamon. Thank you so much for sending me so many great questions, first and foremost. And if you'd like to send me your question, I always put up a post on the community tab here on the channel so that you guys can send me questions in any topic that you'd like to see me talking about. So let's jump right into the amazing questions I have received for this video. Hohenput asked, what do you expect in the next year All-Stars movie in 2020? I don't know what I expect, to be honest. Well, I know what I expect. I expect the next All-Stars movie to be not that great. Because honestly, I don't know about you, but I haven't been feeling the All-Stars movies lately. The Hot Tub movie was a different case. It was a very special and beautiful movie. It was amazing. But the All-Stars movies, when they started doing like the 3 latest seasons in the All-Stars, I don't know. Like, I haven't watched the All-Stars movie from this year. I still haven't watched that. I'm so sorry. But I don't know about you, but I haven't been feeling those movies. So I don't really know. Like, I expect them not to be great. So if they're good, it's going to be a good thing because I'm going to get impressed. So yeah, I think that's what I think. Beth asked, stupid question related to Halloween. What Halloween costumes would you love to see the Star Twinkle Cures wear? Okay, so I think Elena. Let's start in the actual order. Hikaru, I would love to see Hikaru dressed up as an alien, like a very corny alien. Like, yes, Hikaru, she needs to be an alien. Lala, I would like to see Lala dressed up as Red Hiding Hood. I think that would look cute on her, especially with her haircut. I think that would look nice. Even though she does not play the part at all, she doesn't have like the cute, innocent personality. But I would love to see her using that. Elena, I would love to see Elena. I don't think that would work, but I would love to see Elena as Maleficent. I love Maleficent, and you know, as Elena's my favorite, I would love to see Elena dressed up as her. Madoka, maybe. I think Madoka would look nice as a vampire. Maybe like Dracula, you know, like a very scary vampire. And Yumi as a Joker. Not Joker, the character, the Batman character, but a Joker, you know, in general. I think that would look nice on her. She has the hat already, and I don't know, that I think it would match her personality somewhat. So I would like to see Uni as a Joker, not the Batman Joker. Please don't misunderstand me. Another question not related to Halloween. If you could write your own anime and have it air on TV, what would it be called? What would it be about? It can be really random and you don't have to put too much thought into it since it's all for fun. Just use your wild imagination to come up with something on the spot. Oh my god. This is really hard. I do have some ideas, but as you told me to make something on spot, so I'm not gonna think of like any stories I previously thought about. I'm thinking about this right now. A musical boarding school, like I'm hooked on Aikatsu lately, so yes, a musical boarding school. The girls would go there to study music, and then the music fairy appears, and the musical tones are being destroyed, or are being distorted by Charlie XCX, and they need to say no. Just scrap Charlie. I love Charlie actually. So I would like to see her as like the doom of music. I really like Charlie, even though she has like this very different and technological style. So those girls get transformed into magical girls, and they each have their own style. Like, for example, one of them is a singer, another one is kind of an idol, like she does everything all around. Like, she sings, she acts, she dances, she does everything. Another one is a musician. Like, she maybe plays the piano. No, the piano wouldn't work in a fighting scene. She plays the violin. A violin would work perfectly. And then the other one is a writer. She writes music. She writes and composes music. I don't know how that would fit into fighting, but I don't know. Like, those girls, they're going to be like the 4 girls that are going to protect the music in the world. And I have a horrible time with names. Like, really. I don't know. Like, what would you guys call this story? Please tell me in the comment box because I have no idea. I'm so sorry. I am really horrible with names for things. I just can't. But thank you so much. That was an amazing question. I really liked talking about this. Metamorphosis asked, what are you expecting for the new Pokemon anime? Well, I think that one of the most interesting things about the new anime, the new Pokemon anime, is the fact that it's going to be kind of be like an all-star season, just like Aikatsu's doing. So I would like to see past characters, and I haven't been following Pokemon that closely, but I do like Alola a lot, and I would like to see past characters, and I think that was Jack. Hamburger Jack said it on Twitter, and I totally agree with their opinion, is that I would really like to see the past characters but evolved, you know? I would like to see what they've been doing this time that Ash left them and started training and going to other places. What have they been doing? How have they improved this time? So that's something I would like to see. And I would like to see Jinx. So please add lots of Jinxes in the new show, because I love her. Even though she's not my favorite, I really like watching her, because I know Jigglypuff is a given. Jigglypuff is going to appear, I think. And the other question is, which combination of colors for the new cures do you want for Precure 2020? Personally, I would like to see pink, blue, yellow, and green. That's a lovely combination. I would say, like pink, we can't go away from pink. So pink, green, yellow, pink, green is a given for me, purple, and yellow. I would like for them to change the order a little bit. Like pink would be the first cure, yellow would be the second one, purple would be the third, and green would be the fourth. March and Mint were the fourth, so that wouldn't be a change, but it would be a change in a team of 4. So that would be my choice. I don't know, like, I don't know. Yeah, it would work. Like pink and yellow, the strongest colors, and green and purple, not the strongest. But yeah, and a team without a blue cure, that would be a first, I think. Maybe the blue cure could be the 5th cure, but yeah, I would like those 4 to be the 4 colors. Next question is by Venus. As a fellow Maho Iku fan, what would your name be as a magical girl, and what powers would you have? Damn. Whoa, like, names. But, you know, I feel like one of the things that make Mahoiku really interesting is the powers of the characters. Like, it's so interesting to think about how their powers are and how creative they can be with their powers. Like, sometimes I would read the descriptions and say, how would this work inside the story? How could a character use this power? And then you read the stories and you go like, wow, the writer of Mahoiku is really creative with this. Like, for example, there's a magic girl in Mahoiku that her power is changing the image of herself in a mirror. So, like, her reflection is changed. That's her power. Like, how can you use that? And then when you read the story, you go like, wow. And there's another character that's very interesting as well, which is Postadi. And Postadi, her power is to send letters to people, and her letters always meet the receivers, no matter what. And so, like, that's an interesting power outside of the combat scene. But then when you put it on a combat scene, you think like, how can this be useful? And then it is. I always get very surprised. Like, for me, the 3rd arc has the best powers, the most unique ones. Like the girl that has a promise, like she does a promise with you, and that promise has to be fulfilled no matter what. Like, that's a very interesting power. Kurukuru Hime with the ribbons. Mahoiku is so good. Oh my god, it really should have a 2nd season. It's so good. And like, I don't know what power I would like. For example, I think when I'm thinking about myself in an RPG setting, I always like thinking about me as a mage, or mostly as a summoner. I would love to summon beasts or, you know, fairies to fight with me, like cute beasts, please, to fight alongside me. That would be like my choice of powers for sure. But I don't think it would work in a scenario like Mahoiku. So I think that that's hard. I think that maybe water. I don't know. Like I think that I would like to control water and no, I would like to be one with water because water is literally everywhere in our world. And so I think that it would be like a power that I could use in so many different ways. I don't know. Um, yeah, that would be my power. I would like to become one with water. That's I don't know. And like right now, as I'm thinking about it, I don't know. But yeah, let's go with it. And my name, like, it's a boring name, but it would be Satan. Satan. No. Mermaid Witch. Mermaid Witch would be my name. Like they rarely use like one name only. It happens, but it's rare, I think. So I would like Mermaid Witch would be my name for Maui. Oh my god. I don't know if that makes much sense, but that's my character. P. Macman asked, what are your favorite YouTubes that you enjoy watching? YouTubers. Oops. One of my favorite YouTubers that's a very big inspiration of mine is Pixie Locks. I really like her character and you know her channel is amazing. Her aesthetic is gorgeous. A YouTuber that I really liked watching and I haven't been watching her videos lately is Cat Black. She's someone that's very interesting. I really like, you know, listening to her opinions. Even though I don't agree with her sometimes, I really like listening to her opinions and listening to how she rationalizes things. And I really like how she speaks and how eloquent she is. So that's another YouTuber I like. And there are other YouTubers that I enjoy that are Brazilian, like Lorelai Fox. She's amazing. She's a drag queen that makes YouTube videos. She's gorgeous. Another one that I really like is Rita Von Hunty, who's another drag queen. She talks more about politics and left theories and everything. I really like her. I really like Streamy, who is a streamer slash YouTuber here from Brazil. She does a lot of League of Legends videos and she's always talking about the news concerning League of Legends and theories as well. I also like Erin Cerise a lot. She does amazing videos on magical girls, especially the oldest ones. She's doing a series on every single magical girl series and like that's really gorgeous. It must take a lot of time to do that, a lot of research, and I really applaud that kind of work. That's so rich. I really like that and her channel is amazing. I'm going to leave the links in the description box out of the channels I mentioned here. Now, next question was done by Yukari Kotozumi Love. Have you heard about Minky Momo or her curse? Because when the final episode aired, that's when an earthquake was erupting, and then people believe that she caused the earthquake. Oh my god. Poor her, I didn't know about that. I've watched Kenny Lauderdale's video, check him out. So have you heard about Kenny? I haven't. I don't know about him, but I'm going to check it out. And, well, that's a very sad thing, actually, and I really hope that this curse doesn't follow Minky Momo. Still, like, I haven't watched Minky Momo, but I know she's a very important magical girl, especially from the older generation, and she's a big name in the magical girl genre. So I hope that this curse doesn't follow her for long. Cathras Tofik Arts asked, what is your favorite Precure season theme? I think thematically Sweet was my favorite, like music. I really like music. What theme do you want to see next year? Mermaids and music again in a different way than Sweet did. Would you like to see another dub under the Glitter Force brand? If yes, which season do you think? What? I don't actually. I think they should try to bring Precure to the West in streaming websites just as Precure, you know? Maybe Crunchyroll should try it and simulcasts. I don't know if that would work because the targeted audience for Precure is not there. Like it's not on Crunchyroll, it's not on streaming websites. I know that, but I feel like they should at least try with a season to see how it does, because like I know Precure is a big franchise in Japan, but it was never able to be brought here to the West. It was never successful here. Maybe trying that in a streaming service could be a thing, like at least one season to see how it's done, to see how it goes. That's what I would do, and that's what I would like to see. Next question was done by Enjiri Biobrim. I hope I said your name right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Who's your favorite character in anime? Do you like idol theme? Well, my favorite characters in anime, I'm gonna say three. Okay, I'm sorry. The first one is Tomoe Hotaru from Sailor Moon, Sailor Saturn from Sailor Moon. The other one is Kyo Makaron, and the other one is Kyo Soleil. So those three are probably my favorite anime characters. I think so. I'm not 100% sure, but they probably are my favorites. Do you like idol theme? Yes, I do. Like, I think that there are lots of idol shows, but I've been hooked on Aikatsu lately. I have been trying to start following Kirato Pri-chan because I think that Kirato Pri-chan has the best designs and the best songs. But I'm hooked on Aikatsu. I'm watching Aikatsu Stars and I'm having a blast, even though I'm very angry at some things. I have loved watching Aikatsu Friends, and when I finish Stars, I'm going to get back to the first Aikatsu season. So yes, I like idol shows. Like, I have watched Love Live. I really like it. The first two seasons with Muse, and I have started watching Love Live Sunshine, but I have never finished. And overall idol shows, I don't start following them because it's too much to follow. Like, too many characters, too many songs, and then you get hooked to it, and that's hard. Shockisms asked, what would have to be your favorite review song from Revue Starlight? I'm gonna be very 100% honest with you. I don't know. I really liked Revue Starlight. I really did, but the songs didn't really get to me. And nowadays, I don't remember any of the songs. I remember the opening and the ending, and that's it. And I really liked both of them. But the insert songs, that's probably what you're asking. I don't remember any of them. I like that they have the three theatrical feeling, but none of them cashed. Like, I didn't really get any of them like inside my system. I don't know why. They weren't as impactful as they can be to me. I'm sorry. Hodik asked, do you believe in Star Guardians for all characters? Are you talking about League of Legends Star Guardians? If so, I really don't believe all of the characters are getting Star Guardians, but I believe that probably Morgana and Kayle are getting Star Guardians. I would bet on Talia because Talia has been heavily asked for a Star Guardian skin, even though most people don't play her. And popular characters that haven't been turned into Star Guardians yet, Kiana. I would love to see Kiana as a Star Guardian. I love Kiana. And I don't know, I think she would work perfectly as a Star Guardian, like as a boastful leader for the next Star Guardian generation. Kiana would be my pick. And next question, what do you think? Who's a Japanese artist or your favorite Japanese artist to join to become voice actresses for the next Precure season? I don't really have many voice actors that I love that I haven't been on Precure. Like, I really like Mizuki Nana, and she's been on Precure already. One person I would like to see working on Precure is Kikawa Yu. Kikawa Yu is a singer, and she's worked on voice acting in Kirarin Revolution. And she's not a voice actor anymore. I don't think she is. I don't think she worked. But I think she could go back and to voice a character in Precure because her voice is beautiful. Cure Force asks, do you prefer the Milky costume or the Milky Rose costume? I think the Milky costume, especially because of the collar. I like both costumes a lot, but Milky's costume for me is better, a little better. Is my Precure transformation or Sweet Precure transformation? Eat a parfait or a gelato ice or a macaron? Parfait. Like, I know I'm not talking about the Cure, but I think out of those three options, parfaits are the best for me, at least. Macarons are an odd choice because they're not bad, but they're very expensive. Like, for you to eat a good macaron, you have to pay a lot. And they're very expensive, and they're not that good. Like, they're special kind of sweets, but they're not that good for me. I don't know. I don't think they're amazing. So yeah, I would choose a parfait for sure. Malaysia Hopkins asks, do you play Magia Record? If not, then what do you expect from the next Bola Magi season to bring? I don't play it because it's not available here in Brazil. And I don't like starting something like, I don't like starting a game. I know I can download the game, but then if the game gets released here, I would like to start over just to be able to play it with my account, with my Google Play account and everything. That's why I don't play Magia Record. That's the only reason I don't play Magia Record. Because if I could, I would be playing it non-stop. And I think like my expectations are very high for the show. I really liked the trailer. I think it's going to be a dark show, unfortunately, because I was expecting it to have like a lighter tone, but it seems that it's not. And I expect great animation. I expect nice characters because I really like the characters that we've seen so far, at least design wise. I think they're going to be very interesting. And I'm very curious about the story. Like my highest expectation is about the story because Madoka Magica had a very impressive story, and it seems Magia Record has more or less the same. Like at least that's what people say based on the game. So I'm very curious about the story most specifically. Anthony Thomas asked, what kind of song from other animes you want to put in the Precure franchise? And then he's had some of the songs here that he wanted. They're going to be here in the picture. Well, that's a hard thing because Precure songs are usually, anime songs in general are usually exclusive. But if I could choose, I would probably choose an Ariana Grande song to be like part of a battle. Like Touch It would be a choice of mine because I love Touch It a lot. And it's a ballad, but at the same time, it could be used in an impactful scene, especially because in the chorus, the energy gets brought up strongly. It would match like a Precure emotional battle, I think. There are lots of Ayumi Hamasaki songs that fit anime, I guess, but they've never been brought. Like, for example, Eternal from her latest mini album called Trouble would be a very good fit for an anime ending. It's a battle. It's a battle. It's a ballad. But it would not fit into Precure because Precure always has dance endings. So, what else would I like to see in Precure? Because I think that Precure, like when you're thinking about songs for the Precure franchise, you'd have to think about like happy songs. Water Me from Lizzo, it's a very fun song. Because like I feel like most Lizzo songs would not match because they have some like strong words in it. Because I'm really into Lizzo lately. So I think that Water Me is a song that would fit. Maybe like Juice, I don't know. Juice as well, I think. I'm thinking about the lyrics of this Juice song. It wouldn't match because it's not going to be used for kids. Even though it's an English song, it's a song in English, it wouldn't be used. But I love Lizzo, so I'm just using this opportunity to mention some of her songs here. Anyways, guys, those were the questions that were sent to me. Thank you so much to everyone that sent me their questions. If you want to have your question answered, just take a look at the community tab. I'm probably posting another Ask Cinnamon question there for you guys, another Ask Cinnamon post for you guys to ask me things next month in November. This year is going by so fast. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and until next time, bye bye.